Alright, so today's lesson is a continuation of our differentiation, and this one's going to be derivatives using the chain rule. So today we're going to look at a function that looks like this. Okay, so notice that with this function there are two parts of it. There are the brackets and what's inside the brackets. So this squared is over the whole thing, as where just the inside is what's called our argument. So what we could do is we could use a product rule and put this in the form of two things being multiplied by each other, or we could just multiply it out and simplify it and take the derivative. But I'm going to explain how the chain rule works. So in order to do this, we're going to find the derivative with respect to x of what we have here. And how that works is just like anything else. So on the side, like if you have x squared, you take the derivative of that, it's going to give you 2x. So here we're going to have 2 times that. But what about happens on the inside here? What about this piece? You don't just plus or add it. What happens is that you're going to multiply by the derivative of that inside piece as well. So what happens then is that you're going to be left with 2, and that's going to give you times the derivative of 1 is 0 times, it's going to be minus the derivative of 2x, so you're going to minus derivative of 2x equal to 2. Now, people are going to wonder, what happens in regular multiplication? But chain rule happens all the time. But the way that it works is just like here, when you're taking the derivative of 2x or anything else, what happens is that that x is still an inside argument, right? It's just to the power of 1. So, that power of the 1 would be over the x inside the bracket. So how that works is that you're now doing the chain rule again of that inside argument of x, but that whole thing just ends up being 1. So you're just simply left with 2 times 1 minus 2x all times negative 2. That's going to give you negative 4 times 1 minus 2x. And that's going to equal 8x minus 4. So the way we can check this is if we just would have simplified what we had before and make that equal to 4x squared minus 4x plus 1. Take the derivative of that with respect to x. That's going to equal 8x minus 4. Exact same thing. There you go, that's the chain rule.